Voulez-vous sponsoriser l'une de nos émissions sur AfroWeb TV ou contribuer à l'évolution de la chaîne de la diaspora africaine AfroWeb TV? Contactez-nous sur le +1 319 462 89 79 ou sur le www.afrowebtv.com. Merci de soutenir votre chaîne AfroWeb TV par Cash App ou par Zelle sur le +1 319 462 89 79 ou par PayPal sur afrowebtv2020@gmail.com. AfroWeb TV, c'est l'Afrique qui gagne.
What are you looking for to cook African and delicious food? Go ahead and check them out at African and Oriental Market. In all stores of African and Oriental Market, you will find all your needs on Afro products. Avez-vous besoin des ustensiles de cuisine, de tout genre de condiments pour faire vos plats délicieux et même de vos produits cosmétiques? Retrouvez-les à bon prix à African and Oriental Market. African and Oriental Market à Iowa City et à Cedar Rapids. African and Oriental Market open Monday to Saturday 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. Sunday 11 a.m. to 8 p.m. African and Oriental Market located at Iowa City, 959 Highway 6 East Iowa City, and at Cedar Rapids, 2000 Wilder Boulevard, Southwest Cedar Rapids, Iowa.
AfroWeb TV present every Sunday sharing success show presented by Mr. Roger Achu. Let God mean piece of advice and knowledge from the wise man. Roger Achu will be on air every Sunday 2 p.m. Central Time to share with you the secret to have success and to reach many types of your goals. Follow your show Sharing Success with Mr. Roger Achu. Show available on YouTube, AfroWeb TV and www.afrowebtv.com.
Hello and welcome. Salut et bienvenue. Welcome to the one and only show Sharing Success on AfroWeb TV. My name is Roger, and today we have a co-host, Mr. Sudi Nagar, who I'm going to present to you in a few. But this show is, as you all know by now, this show is all about success and a prosperous life. The first part is in English, of course, which Mr. Sudi will go through, and the second part is in French, and I will go through that. So without further ado, I will present to you Mr. Sudi Nagar. Good evening, Mr. Sudi. Thank you for being here with us to share all these successful tips that we all need to have a prosperous life. Everybody know by now that this show Sharing Success is all about success and living a prosperous life. So we are back today to share a few nuggets, few more things that will make everybody who's watching us, all our telespectators, live a prosperous life. So we're all about prosperity, which is the name of this show. So I know you have some stuff to share with us. I will give you the word in a minute, Mr. Sudi. So I know you have some few stuff to share with us, which I will now, hold on to, and I will give you the word now, so you can say a few things before we start. Yeah, Mr. Sudi. Yeah, we are having a problem with sound. It seems like your sound is gone again. Yeah, your sound. Yeah, I think it's gone. It's good now. Okay, so no, it's still not happening. There's something. So we'll go for a quick break, and then we'll come back when the sound is a little better.
All right.
Okay, so you're good. You're back now. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome.
Yeah, so Yeah, again, I just want to say thank you, Roger, for inviting me to share, things which is important to each and every one of us, right? And obviously, Afro TV for giving this opportunity to us, so we can share the, things which is important, especially in the financial industry, because financial knowledge is not shared, amongst the rest of the, Middle America, and I think it is very important for us to share things what we know, so our community can be empowered, and they can use the knowledge what we have, right, to get the family better in at a better place. Because one of the important things what we do is that saving money. Yes, we all save money, but depends where you save your money, right? That will determine how much money you're gonna make. The other thing is also important is that interest rate. What interest rate you're gonna get, right, depends upon where you invest your money. Other things is also important is that how much taxes are you going to pay if you make money. All those basic information is very important to you, me, and everyone we love and care, right? So thank you, Roger, for bringing this great TV show, right, where we can help others to do things which is important to them and their family.
Thank you, Sudi. Thank you, Sudi, for this introduction. We all have a heart, all that you just talked about. So without further ado, I think we have some slide that that you will explain to all our telespectators, and then, like I said earlier, after you go through the English part of it, I will go through the French part of it, and
Absolutely.
like the name of this show, as we all do it.
Yeah. So I think the first of all, what we're going to talk about is building wealth. Now, when you're building a wealth, there are a few things you all have to remember, right? That number one, when you're building a wealth, the basic information, right? Foundation is the strong part when you're building a wealth. What is a foundation when it comes to the financial industry? Foundation meaning nothing but income replacement. Now, what is income replacement? So let's say, for example, I make $50,000 a year. That means 50,000 times five times, at 5 years of income or 10 years of income, I should leave for my family in case something happens to me. This income is nothing but life insurance policy, right? The second thing what we teach in the financial industry when you're building a wealth, that the less debt you have is better, because a man with a lot of debt, right, is very scary person, right? You and I know that if you carry a lot of burden, right, that is like a monkey on your shoulder. If you have a monkey on your shoulder, it's not going to be comfortable, right? And the third, which is important part, is also that emergency fund, right? We all know that there is no predictability. We did not know that it's going to be a COVID, and a lot of things happens. The car accidents, the things what happens in life, we get sick, right? If we don't have enough money in the emergency fund, what will happen? Immediately, right? I don't know, in this country, but in India, right, you can go to your neighbor and you can borrow money, right? But here, nobody's going to give us the money. So all we do is we swipe a credit card and get into debt, which is the worst thing. Because who makes more money from the debt than what we have? The banks and the investment company, right? And the last thing, we make sure that the money what we are saving, right, or whatever is left behind, we want to save. But you cannot say that I want to invest money, right? I don't have no emergency fund. I have a tons of debt, right? And protection is out of the question. No, we need to do everything just like when you build a home, the foundation first, then the bricks and walls, and then the roof comes in. The same way we need to take care of the foundation, which is protection, debt management, emergency fund, and investment. That's when you build a home. So while we are building a home, right, number one, you're going to make money, right? We all make money because we all trade our time for money. Second thing is you need to save money at the right place so your money grows. Third thing is not only your money is growing, but your money has to grow tax deferred, that while money growing you don't want to pay the taxes, and when you borrow money from it or when you access the money, you don't want to pay the taxes either. And the last but not least is that you want to protect your money, what you have. That means you want to leave the money to your next generation, whether it's your wife, your kids, or your grandkids, right? You want to leave that money for your next generation so they are better off than when you started. And if you can look at the next page, right? Roger, can you move the next page, please? Mr. Roger? Yeah. So again, rule of 72, when you're saving money, the rule of 72 is an important, very, very important rule, right? Albert Einstein designed this rule, and he says the example below will show how much you can earn over time with the investment of $10,000. So let's say you, like you, me, or anybody, if you are 29 years old, right? Basically, what he says that if you divide 72 by interest rate, my question is, how much is the bank giving you? Maybe 1% or even less, right? But let's say if they give you 1% interest rate, that means 72 divided by 1, that means it will take 72 years for your money to double. Imagine how old you are today, right? And if you add 72 years, and if that takes that many years to double your money, how happy are you going to be? Most of us, we won't be even here, right? So the question is, if you get 4% interest rate, that means you divide 72 by 4, then your money doubles every 18 years. But the thing is, every 18 years, inflation also double. So we need to make sure that if you're 29 years old, 18 years later, you're going to be 47 when you have $20,000. When you're 65 years old, that's your retirement time. Your money is only $40,000. What can you do with $40,000 when inflation is also doubling, right? Another one is, let's say, for example, if you get 8%, that means your money doubling every 9 years. That means if you're 29 years old, right, and if you put $10,000, at the age when you're 38, your money doubles to 20. At the age of 47, your money doubles to 20. At age 56, your money doubles to 80. And at 65, when you retire, you have $160,000. That's like 4 times, right? Literally four. Just the difference is only 4%, but your money doubles 4 times. So now, if you get 12% interest rate, that means rule of 72 divided by 12. That every 6 years your money doubles. So the same $10,000 at the age of 65, it will be $640,000. Now the question is, your money doubles 16 times, compared to the first one. Now all I want to ask is, where do you want to put your money? Do you want to put the money when the bank is giving you, or do you want to put money where 8 to 12% interest rate is? But you need to find where those products are, right? Eventually, when we do the program next time, right, we will share where this interest is coming from, right? But if you put your money in the bank, then the bank is the one who's making money, because when you borrow money, when somebody else goes and have an overdraft or a credit card, they are going to be charged anywhere from 12 to 18 to 24% interest rate, right? So rule of 70, that we need to put the money at the right place. And if you can move the next slide, Roger, please. Now the next slide, what is going to talk about, right, is building wealth. Now we all understand that it is important to build a wealth, right? And you need all the ingredients which we talked about. We also understand that there's also one more rule, which is called rule of 72. Now I'm going to talk about the rule of 72 here, that when you're building a wealth, number one, we need to have money. So we all have money. Time is a basic, right? Time is very important. How long do you have, right, will determine how much money you're going to make over the years. If you're younger, you have more time to make your money double. But if you're older, then you have less time. That means you need to find the product and services which makes more money, right, in a shorter period. Rate of return is also important when you're building wealth. Now, the last two, inflation and taxes, you have no control, right? But taxes, if you own your own business, right, then you have some way to pay less taxes legally, because when you have a business, you can write off a lot of things. And once you understand these rules, you can build a wealth with the protection what you have for your family. So that's all I have shared. I have to share, and I know Mr. Roger is going to talk about the same principle on building wealth in French. So I'm going to be looking forward to hear what he has to share. Mr. Roger, the stage is on you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mrs. Z. Thank you for this wonderful, wonderful explanation of this concept. These concepts that are so dear to us because our wealth or our prosperity depends upon it. And as everybody knows, we are here to talk about prosperity on this show, Sharing Success. So without further ado, I think I'm going to go ahead and do the French side, and then I will come back to you, Mrs. D.
Okay.
Donc, nous parlons ici des finances de base. Donc, sans trop tarder, nous allons commencer par expliquer ces concepts. Donc, pour commencer, comme le titre le dit très bien, pour que nous puissions avoir notre base financière, nous devons savoir comment le faire. Donc, à la base, nous avons la protection. Qu'est-ce que cela veut dire? Cela veut dire qu'il faut essayer de mettre un couvercle par rapport à la famille, par rapport à vous-même, par rapport à tous ceux que vous aimez, en les protégeant. Qu'est-ce qu'on fait en les protégeant? On les assure, on assure ces personnes-là pour que si un malheur arrive, pour que ça ne vous mette pas dans de mauvais draps. Donc, après cela, il faut s'assurer que les dettes sont payées. Donc, les dettes, comment manager aussi les dettes, ce sera une partie, ce sera un autre chapitre que nous allons ouvrir pour bien expliquer comment protéger, comment s'occuper de la dette. Et après cela, il faut les emergency funds, donc des fonds de sécurité pour que lorsque les gens disent il faut avoir 6 mois de saving ou bien 6 mois d'argent sauvé quelque part, et au-dessus de ça, nous avons des investissements. Donc, si vous arrivez au top pour les investisseurs, ça veut dire que vous avez vraiment bien commencé par bien créer la richesse. Donc, d'abord, il faut que tout le monde, comme je l'avais dit dans les prévieux, dans les épisodes qui étaient passés, que tout le monde doit chercher à avoir quelque chose, chercher à avoir de l'argent, commencer quelque part. Donc, comme ça, là, cette fondation-là peut être bien mise. Donc, après cela, nous avons la règle de 72. La règle de 72 fait partie des concepts d'exponentiel que Einstein a expliqué. Et ça va comme ceci. Si vous avez 10 000 $ à mettre que vous déposez à la banque et que vous avez un intérêt de 1%, la règle de 72 dit que l'argent que vous avez mis, les 10 000 $ vont doubler dans les 72 années. Donc, à 1%, cet argent-là doublera dans 72 ans. Mais à 4%, cet argent-là doublera dans 18 ans. Cela veut dire que il faudra à cet argent-là 18 ans pour que cela se double. Donc, si vous déposez l'argent à 29 ans, donc ça va se doubler quand vous aurez 47 ans et encore autre 18 ans, il sera 105 ans. Donc, d'habitude, quand vous déposez l'argent à la banque, c'est ce que vous avez. Et cela ne vous avantage pas parce que l'inflation aussi double chaque 18 ans. Donc, ça veut dire que lorsque vous déposez votre argent à la banque, vous perdez actuellement. Vous ne gagnez rien en déposant l'argent à la banque. Donc, à l'âge si vous le déposez quelque part où vous avez 8%, ça veut dire que l'argent va doubler dans 9 ans. Donc, tous les 9 ans, vous aurez le double, comme le montre si bien la représentation que nous avons ici. Donc, si vous le déposez à un taux de 12%, l'argent doublera tous les 6 ans. Donc, qui d'entre vous ne voudrait pas que son argent double tous les 6 ans? Donc, il y a des institutions financières qui proposent ça, qui donnent ces avantages-là. L'argent double chaque 6 ans. Donc, vous pouvez voir comme on l'a bien montré ici sur la présentation que nous vous montrons maintenant. Ça dépend des taux. Donc, ça veut dire que vous divisez le taux d'intérêt là par 72. Donc, 72 divisé par 12. Donc, vous voyez que ça fait 6. Donc, votre argent va multiplier chaque 6 ans. Donc, cette règle-là est très importante pour nous permettre de savoir, lorsque nous savons le taux qu'il y a, lorsque nous savons le taux, comment l'argent va doubler et comment l'argent fera son bout de chemin. Donc, lorsque vous montrez quelque part, ou bien vous faites un dépôt, ou bien on vous charge quelque chose et qu'on vous dit cet argent-là est 12%, donc vous savez que, ok, à cause de la règle, par rapport à la règle de 72, cet argent-là va se multiplier, va se doubler chaque 6 ans. Donc maintenant, pourquoi nous disions que déposer l'argent à la banque, c'est l'argent que vous prêtez à la banque, très souvent les crédits cartes, les cartes de crédit que vous prenez à la banque sont chargés de 12 à 25%. Donc vous voyez à quel point l'argent qu'ils vous ont prêté double. Vous voyez, donc si c'est 12%, vous voyez que leur argent double chaque 6 ans. Et si c'est 25%, donc vous faites le calcul. Donc ce sont à ces taux-là que nous prenons les crédits cartes qui n'avantagent pas quelqu'un. Donc en sachant cette règle-là, en partageant cette règle avec vous, nous le faisons avec l'idée que vous ayez à peu près, vous sachiez à peu près comment cela marche et soyez vigilants par rapport à votre prospérité. Vous devez passer par ici, sinon, si vous ne passez pas par ici, ce serait très dur d'avoir cette vie prospère là, parce que il y en a beaucoup qui ne savent pas ce que nous partageons ici, bien sûr. Donc, comment est-ce qu'il faut créer la richesse, la création de la richesse? Il faut l'argent, le temps, l'argent et le temps, le taux de retour, l'inflation et les taxes. Donc, argent sur quel point? Il faut que quelque chose rentre. Le temps, il faut chercher ces investissements-là. Il faut chercher ces investissements-là qui peuvent, ou bien, qui peuvent vous aider à vous avantager et non à vous ralentir ou bien à vous mettant sur la voie où vous allez perdre. Donc, le taux de retour est très important par rapport, parce qu'il y a l'inflation aussi qui vous guette. Donc, il y a ces deux trucs-là. Donc, si vous avez aussi un business, vous savez comment il faut jouer avec les tasses. Donc, ce sont des formules de richesse que nous sommes en train de partager ici pour tout le bien de tout un chacun. Donc, j'espère que ces explications ont été bonnes, mais si vous n'avez pas compris, vous avez toujours l'email et vous avez toujours le numéro que vous pouvez appeler. Donc, nous allons ouvrir la ligne tout de suite pour que vous puissiez appeler, pour que nous puissions répondre à vos questions. En anglais, M. Soudi va vous répondre et en français, je vous répondrai. Donc, merci beaucoup. Et je reviens sur le plateau avec M. Soudi. M. Soudi, we are back. Yes, we are back. So now the line is open for everyone to call and to ask questions. Mr. Sudir is ready to answer your questions, and I'll be here to do the French side. So, Mr. Sudir, what do you have to add?
I think the only thing I want to add is the more financial knowledge we can get, right? Our life can be better. The reason why the people who are rich, right? It's not that they are always working hard, more than us, right? But a lot of times they have more financial education, or they have a financial professional are helping them, right? And because they are helping them, right, they have properly done the taxation. They have done wherever they save money, they always know where to save money, right? Where to get the best of the best interest, right? All those things are important. Asset planning, right? How do you make sure that your family's assets are stays with your family and not go to Uncle Sam, right? All those things are properly in a proper will, proper trust is already been done before when anything happens to them, right? Investing money is good, but right place when you invest your money, right? That's when you're going to double your money and triple your money, right? And you still keep most of your money. Yes, we need to pay the taxes in this country, whether whichever the countries where we are, right? But if you have a chance to save a little bit more than for a regular person, right? And if you have the opportunity and the education, why not, right? So that's all I want to share right now. And then if anybody has any questions, please feel free to call in, and then either myself or Roger will try to answer any questions you might have. Thank you.
Yeah, we don't have any call yet, but I'm hoping to get some before we leave here. So, ces concepts financiers sont très importants pour vous aider à mieux évoluer. Comme vous l'avez déjà su dans ce show Sharing Success, nous avions parlé de certains concepts, de comment partir ou bien de comment faire la différence entre les affaires, l'employé et tout. Donc, à ce point-là, à ce point où nous sommes maintenant, c'est de vous aider à manier l'argent, à faire que l'argent que vous avez, le peu que vous avez, ne soit pas gaspillé ou bien par ignorance ou bien déposé, utilisé comme ils ne le font. Donc, si vous pouvez le manier avec le taux que nous venons de vous montrer, je crois que vous pouvez faire de l'argent et exceller comme cela se doit. Donc, je vais repasser encore. Mr. Sudi, do you have anything?
No, I think if I just wish that most people, right, people are aware of this basic concept how to build wealth, right? I know they would be better off. So every Monday when we come in, right, we will share more and more information, right, and we will also share information about where to go and find these products and services so they can go and take advantage, right? Also, having a proper will and trust, where can they go and get it done? We will share that in the next episode. So for now, I want to thank Afro Web TV and Mr. Roger to give me a chance to share a little bit here. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Sudi. It's a pleasure. Merci encore d'être avec nous. Nous allons terminer par ici. Et chaque lundi, nous allons revenir pour vous présenter encore des astuces qui vous aideront à devenir prospère. Parce que prospérité, il le faut, surtout surtout dans la diaspora où il y a beaucoup d'opportunités. Donc, nous allons revenir les lundis pour partager encore ces idées, comme on l'avait dit au début, pour vous permettre de prospérer. Donc, sans trop tarder, je crois que M. Sudira a dit son dernier mot. I think you already said your last word. So, for everybody, thank you for being here with us. We will see you next time. and I will say ciao.
Voulez-vous sponsoriser l'une de nos émissions sur AfroHub TV ou contribuer à l'évolution de la chaîne de la diaspora africaine AfroHub TV? Contactez-nous sur le +1 319 462 89 119 ou sur le www.afrohubtv.com. Merci de soutenir votre chaîne AfroHub TV par Cash App ou par Zelle sur le +1 319 462 89 119 ou par PayPal sur afrohubtv2020@gmail.com. AfroHub TV, c'est l'Afrique qui gagne. AfroHub TV present every Sunday sharing success show presented by Mr. Roger Achu. Let God mean piece of advice and knowledge from the wise man. Roger Achu will be on air every Sunday 2 p.m. Central Time to share with you the secret to have success and to reach many types of your goals. Follow your show Sharing Success with Mr. Roger